Hello, I'm your host, Monique.
And I'm your co-host, John. We'd like to welcome you to Getting Started in Sign Language. This program is designed to help you learn sign language, the native language of deaf people. You'll learn signs, vocabulary of sign, and how to communicate using sign language. Now, when I sign, my signs follow the order of English sentences, but I noticed that when you sign, your signs don't follow English at all.
That's right. I'm signing American Sign Language, ASL. ASL is a language with its own structure. ASL uses space and movement to express even the most complex idea. Deaf people use ASL when they talk with one another. Hearing people usually prefer to use signs, the vocabulary of ASL, in English word order because it's easier for them. In this program, I'll sign ASL, but you'll hear the interpreter translate what I sign into English.
But the most important thing is that we communicate. We understand each other.
That's right. I can understand your signs used in English word order. Deaf people appreciate that hearing people make the attempt to communicate.
So let's go ahead and talk about what we'll learn in the first part. First, we'll learn signs for family members and people. Later, we'll learn signs for pronouns.
To help learn the signs for people and family members, it's helpful to know that many signs for males are formed near the forehead, while the signs for females are made near the chin.
That is a helpful hint. It's also helpful for you to know that all signs have distinctive hand shapes. For example, open, C, H, and others. These hand shapes are normally the same hand shapes that represent the letters of the manual alphabet.
That's right. You can use the manual alphabet to spell words, such as your name, but we'll learn about that later. When you watch the Perkins family plan for their family reunion, you will notice that they mention that a sign is made with an A hand or a C hand.
Every sign has 4 aspects that are unique to that sign. Hand shape is one of these 4. Later, we'll learn the other 3 aspects.
Now let's watch the Perkins family. Afterward, we'll come back and learn how to form pronouns and occupations.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, honey.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm looking at old photo albums.
Oh, my God, who are all these people?
Well, they're pictures of my family, and over here, your dad's family. You know, we'll invite a lot of these people to our family reunion next summer.
Is Uncle Jack coming?
Well, yes, my brother Jack is planning to come.
Yay.
Hey, you know, since he is deaf, it would be really nice if you would learn some signs to communicate with him.
No, I think that's a great idea. I would love to learn sign for next summer so I could talk to Uncle Jack. Could we maybe start with signs for family members? Because I don't know them at all.
Okay, that's
All
great.
right.
That's great. Look, I will show you each sign, and I'll tell you something about it, and then you make the sign as I show you.
Okay.
All right. The best signs are learned, I think, in pairs, male and female, like mother and father.
Mother, father.
Mother and father are identical, except that the female sign is done down here by the chin, and the male sign is done up by the forehead.
Okay.
So mother, father.
Okay. Mother, father. Okay.
Let's think of another pair. I know. Grandmother.
Uh-huh.
Grandmother starts right up where mother is, and then moves away one generation. Grandmother.
Grandmother.
And grandfather starts right where father was,
Uh-huh.
and moves away a generation. Grandfather.
Okay. Grandmother, grandfather. I understand.
All
All right.
Now, a really useful thing to remember is that each letter of the manual alphabet has a particular hand shape.
Mm-hmm.
And cousin
Uh-huh.
uses the C hand.
Okay.
So if you're talking about a female cousin,
Like Susan, cousin Susan.
yes. You shake the C hand down near the chin. Cousin. But if you're talking about a male cousin, like
Roger.
cousin Roger,
It's the
you would
best.
shake your
Okay.
C hand up by the forehead.
Okay. Cousin for a girl and cousin for a boy. Cousin.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Now, there are 4 more signs that are done in exactly the same way, except that they use a different hand shape every
Okay.
time. The A hand for aunt,
And
the U hand for uncle,
uncle.
and niece and nephew are both done with the N hand,
Okay.
but nephew shakes up by the forehead,
Nephew,
and niece shakes down by the chin.
niece. Okay. Aunt, uncle, niece, and nephew. Yes?
Yes.
All right.
That's right. Okay, the next pair of signs, they don't look alike,
Mhm.
but the male sign is still signed up by the forehead, and the
Mhm.
female sign is still done down by the chin.
Okay.
Okay, first is boy.
Mhm.
Kind of looks like the brim of a cap, a boy holding the bill. Boy. And girl is done down by the chin. Girl. Some people think it looks like the thumb is following the strings that used to tie under the chin of a, old-fashioned bonnet.
That's sweet.
Boy,
Boy,
girl.
girl. Okay. I've got that. Boy, girl. All right.
Now, baby is easy because it looks just like a baby. Yeah, but it's an important sign to know because you use the sign baby in many compound signs.
Mhm.
And compound signs are signs that are made up of a combination of 2 signs. For example, daughter. Daughter is girl and baby, and it becomes daughter. Or son is boy and baby, and it becomes son.
Okay. So, son, daughter.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
That's right. Okay, another pair. And these are compound signs too. Brother, which is boy and same, and sister, which is girl and same. And what the same means is that the boy and girl are in the same family. So you have brother and sister.
Okay. Brother and sister. So it's boy, same, brother, girl, same is sister. Yeah?
Yes.
Great.
Now you need to know the signs for man and woman. Man starts up where boy starts, but then it continues to move down to the chest to sign polite. Man. And, you can imagine that the old ruffles that were on those old-fashioned shirts that men and women wore. So, man.
Man.
And woman is the same. It starts from girl, and it moves down to the chest to where polite is. Woman.
Okay. Man. Woman.
Yes.
Good.
Okay, husband and wife.
Yes.
That's a compound sign, but I want to teach you first the sign for marry,
Okay.
which is the 2 hands coming together.
That's
Right.
pretty.
You know how people join
Yeah,
their
that's
hands
pretty.
when they're married? Yes. So you circle a little bit and it's marry. Now, husband starts with up there for boy, moves down to marry. Husband.
Husband.
And wife starts from the girl hand place and moves down to marry.
Okay.
Husband, wife.
Husband, wife. Okay.
Great
right.
job.
Is that it? Do we do all of the family members?
I think
Wow. It's really easy when you know what all the little parts of the signs mean.
so. Yes.
That's
yes.
great. Thanks,
Oh.
Mom.
There's one more sign I want to teach you.
Yeah.
The sign for family. Use both F hands, and you make a circle in the air. Family. Yeah. So, next summer at our family reunion, we will have a great time.
Thank you.
The Perkins will have a great family reunion. They'll invite all of their family members to come.
Let me show how to sign pronouns when talking about people or things not within view. For example, I want to talk about Mrs. Perkins and her daughter Melanie. Since neither of them are here, I can pretend they are here and set up a space for each of them in front of me, Mrs. Perkins here and Melanie here. Now I can talk about each of them. I can point here to designate she when I talk about Melanie, like she looked at the albums. Or if I mean Mrs. Perkins, like she planned the family reunion, I can point here to designate she.
That's very efficient. You can use space to designate where a person or thing is, and then you can point to that space. If you're talking about both of them, you can point to both spaces to mean they or them.
But you can use signs for pronouns if the person or the thing is within view. I will show you the pronoun signs. They are easy to learn. First, here are the personal pronouns. They are made mostly by pointing. Me or I, they, them, he, she, or it, us, you, you. And now here are the possessive pronouns. They are made with an open hand. Theirs, his, hers, its, yours, yours, ours. And finally, here are the reflexive pronouns. They are made by pushing the extended thumb at the person or thing. Myself, themselves, himself, herself, itself, yourself, yourselves, ourselves.